Tuesday morning. How's everybody doing today? It is a chilly morning, 17 degrees. Not so cold, but summer is basically ending at the end of the month. So, the weather has changed completely. I'm just waiting for these scooters to get out of here. Because when it gets colder, especially in winter, the scooters are nowhere in sight. So I'm hoping winter comes faster and sooner. Good morning, Aladdin. How's it going? How's it going? Hope everybody's fine at home. Ooh, sorry. Almost dropped my phone there. Sorry, guys. I got a message and then I panicked for a second. Okay. It's all good. Right. And this is Latviskaya. And you guys already know what I'm using, a troika. That is basically your passport to all the transportation in Moscow. Oh man, everything's good. Just same old, same old. I'm just planning all the interviews and stuff. So it's very eventful, to say the least. Also trying to prepare for my Russian exam, because I have my Russian exam in April. Tupac Shakur in the chat. So yeah, I'm trying to study for my Russian exam. Running the train coming, yeah, this. Here I am, just chill. But we'll catch it. I don't know why they're running. I guess they're new to the whole train thing. On this station at least, because I can actually walk. It's gonna arrive when I get to the door. And the people have to get out too. That's the golden rule. You don't just rush in without letting the people out. Okay. Moscow settlers, hello, hello, hello. I have to study the history too, because the Russian state exam. Yes. Oh, 1 second, guys. I just cleaned here. I'm choking. 1 second. So, basically, the Russian state exam is history, legislation, so like law, state of Duma, and stuff like that. Plus basic Russian language. So I need to get my ass into studying every day, because for some reason I study only twice a week with my teacher, and I'm a terrible student. I'm a qualified Chinese teacher and English teacher, but as a student, my goodness, I am not the best when it comes to consistently studying. But with this Russian exam, I have to. There's no choice. This is one of the mid-range trains for D4. It's nice. It's got these nice chairs. But it's not like the newer one. So it's pretty chilled. It's pretty chilled, not too fancy. What I like about this train is the seats. You also got a charging port, see? Over there, you have a charging port. Thanks, Aladdin. I'll ace it. I'll ace it. I have to. You know, it's easier to pass things when you don't have a choice. So, when you have a choice, oh my god. So, got the window for a sec. Always construction in Moscow. Not a day goes by when there isn't any construction going on, guys. I feel like the capital of Russia is changing every single day. And a lot of people that were here in 2000 think it's the same city. Man, it is completely different. Completely. It's basically turned into this megalopolis with a lot of cultures here. The Moscow city itself, I would say. Moscow, the capital itself, not Moscow City. Moscow City is actually a district, by the way. Moscow City of Moscow. It's complicated. Again, when people are coming off the subway, don't stand at the door. See, like this one, you have to hop off. And then if you have somebody just like standing in front, that's the worst possible thing you can do. You can get shouted at because I feel like people that aren't from Moscow don't get it, because Muscovites will wait on the side, right? But people that are just visiting or are not from the city, they tend to, I don't know, stand right at the door, and you're like, ah, he's not from Moscow. I get it. I get it. I get it. I'm just heading to Ramenki again. Gonna get some coffee. Gonna pull out the laptop and plan the next few weeks, because I need to do a live stream at the Russian Disneyland. I promised you guys that. I also need to do a Goom live stream, and I also need to do a Moscow City one. I'm slacking. I'm really slacking. Sorry, guys. But I might have my whole Friday free. So I'm thinking of maybe dedicating this week to live streaming, because I interview people, but I don't want to bring too much hype to the interviews only. I also want to go live with you guys. So right now I'm in the process of designing thumbnails and pretty much getting my coffee. I have some contracts in China too, so I need to talk to some of my partners. Yeah, it's gonna be a pretty busy day, but it's one of those normal as ever. I think I've been shipping from China to Africa for like since the beginning of my university tenure. Like when I was in university, I started selling and never stopped. So got those factory links, etc. So yeah, lots of contracts in China, but also trying to find time to stream and show you guys around. Let's see. This hill over there, it's really green. Yeah, totally different. Because like when I first moved to Moscow, and then somebody asked me, have you been to Moscow City yet? I'm like, I'm in Moscow, what do you mean? Like, no, Moscow City is an actual metro station and a district. So, yeah, this is Moscow. Welcome to Moscow. Welcome to Moscow, at least 15 minutes away from the center. The screen is gonna be gone soon, guys. Summer has passed its apex. It's gonna get real gloomy now. So, for those of you that are in love with sunshine, you're about to be robbed of it on my streams. Hey, Sheikh Rahim, what's up, man? It's actually interesting. I keep on seeing the same people on the stream. Thank you for coming, guys. I actually recognize you guys by name. So I feel like we're slowly building rapport. That's the main reason why we go live. I want to talk to you guys. It's a good way to connect because usually people just watch a YouTuber and they never get a chance to talk to him. Unless like you're a streamer. Thank you, Sheikh. Sheikh. Is it Sheikh or is it Sheikh? How do you pronounce your name? So I don't butcher your name. Tell me. Or should I just call you Rahim? Much love, man. Much love. Guys, if you're lazy to walk up the stairs too, look. There's a lift for these stairs. I'll repeat it. There's a lift for these stairs. Bro. I guess also it's for the disabled. It's not only for if you're lazy. I've seen some disabled people going in there, but I've seen some fully operational legs choosing to go up the lift instead of taking the stairs. That used to be me. I kind of built this stair culture with my wife because my wife was like, no, we're taking the stairs. So look, there's the lift and it just goes to that place. But there's actually a third floor. So maybe if you're going way up. Cheers. Cheers, Sheikh. Much love. Thanks for being here. I have an inherent sense of smell. Almost impeccable. And that's because a year ago I had gastritis. And I used to have these little panic attacks when I thought that the room was stuffy. Or like when I thought maybe there was no oxygen. And I would breathe in, because I had this bad experience on a plane. I would breathe in and try to get any form of air I could. And smell sort of influenced that, because on the plane, I was in the corner where you get your, like, you know, like when you want more water and you go, then you get more water, right? Like at the waiters. No, the stewardesses, yeah. And I remember there was this Kleenex sort of smell. And it kind of scarred me a bit. So whenever I'm out and about, I smell everything. Like I can smell when somebody's cleaned. I can smell when somebody used cologne. I can smell when somebody is like, like basically see this person in front of me. If I stand like one pillar away, I know how they smell. And it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. Because I used to have these bad panic attacks because my mind thought there was no oxygen because my food would come up. So it's kind of like a gift and a curse in a way. It's a curse because I smell everything, like dude. Like I can even tell you, there's flowers close by. And you're like, what? And then 2 minutes later, we'll see flowers. So it's a gift and a curse, I guess. Where should I stand? I think I want an empty one. Let me go there. Yes, it is stored in your lungs forever, I guess.
Осторожно,
but it's more of like it's like a defense mechanism, I think, because um, it's almost like your body tries to protect itself from preventing the same things from happening. So one of my wife's friends had the same problem, but she ended up getting a psychiatrist, and she gets pills. Like, she literally takes pills for this. But I was like, nah, I'm okay. Because I used to have these little panic attacks. But later, I was like, nah, I think I have the mental capacity to get past this. And I did. So I don't have the attacks anymore. And the only thing that I'm left with is basically what can I say? I'm left with the unusual canine sense of smell. So it is what it is. It's actually a superpower. Yeah, I heard some people have the same problem with the AC. I personally don't. For me, it's like sort of like a psychological thing. But I'm battling it because I don't believe that you always need a psychiatrist to solve your problems. I pretty much conquered it on my own. But I still do feel uncomfortable sometimes. Look at that. That's MGU, Moscow State University. Next stop. Thank you. Yes, I will take care of myself. I think my wife is a big part of me being okay too. Let's see. So you see the Prospect. That's where the Moscow State University is. The yellow line is extremely important. I'll show you why. You have Vanukova at the end. You also have Ramenki, where we're going now. And you also have the Moscow State University here. I feel like the red line is my favorite because you have Kitai Gorod and you also have Universitet. It's interesting. So look, here's Universitet. Here's Lemenovsky Prospect. I'm guessing the university is somewhere in between here. I need to investigate. I've never actually streamed Moscow State University. I've been there twice. What do you mean? Do you mean in terms of like setting up your own restaurant? Like making your own restaurant and selling stuff? There are a lot of foreigners that do that. I know one of our moderators, Aladdin, is in the restaurant business. At the Moskova, sorry. One of my friends is in the restaurant business. I'm not so in tune, but he tells me he manages a few, so if you find Aladdin in my subscriber list, hit him up. He's an awesome dude. He's a moderator here too. So, yeah. But the businesses are good. I mean, there are so many foreign restaurants here. Moscow is so multicultural, multifaceted, so to my destination extremely fast this time. I guess we gotta find something to do in the meantime. Yeah, check Aladdin. Also, you can hit me up on Telegram. It's in my bio. Go to my homepage if you can't find it. But Aladdin knows all about the restaurant businesses and stuff like that. So. He's a very intelligent guy. There's a tourist that was recording me in the train. Also, a way to know that people are not from Moscow. What do you suggest? What is good there? To be honest with you, I couldn't tell you. I'm not so in tune. I can tell you people, or give you people that are extremely in tune with that scene. Like Aladdin understands that. So I don't want to lie to you and give you advice I don't know about, but I can push you in the right direction with the people that are actually like in the field. And I'm sure he can give you the best suggestions. He's Egyptian. So where are you from, Ahmed? Shaikh, where are you from? Yeah, Aladdin's your guy. I can't get over the escalators being this clean. Sometimes I actually catch them cleaning because I come here pretty early, get my plans for the week out. It's a bit chilly today. Much love, man. Much love. Guys, I want this channel to be a source of information for you. And I always tell people, if you come here, you're allowed to have your own beliefs, you're allowed to have your own thoughts. I'm trying to improve the quality of the stream by allowing people to just all be balanced. Because I want like a balanced stream where we can ask each other questions, get help, ask questions about Russia. It's basically what my plan is. And I want to keep it very leveled because we will get trolls in here. But I've kind of promised some of the subscribers that I won't respond to stupid stuff instead, because I can help people instead. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, I don't know everything, but I know many people that do in any field. If you're looking for a job, if you're looking for how it is in the restaurant business, if you're looking for real estate, I know people. So I'm just trying to connect you guys. Just trying to connect people. Thank you very much, Artom. Yes, try to be polite. Try to be polite, guys. I won't remove people. My moderators will. Because my moderators are the people. And my moderators are people that I trust. They're always here. So we keep the chat stable, quiet, away from anything political. Just questions about Russia, the surroundings. You can ask me questions. You can ask me questions about Russia, the channel, or you can also ask me questions about basically anything you see in the stream. Appreciate you, Shaikh. Much love. We need to do all Russian streams too. I'm trying to tap into my Russian fans more. I also need to practice my Russian, so sometimes I need to speak in Russian. Oh, antique shops. Which antique shops? Do you mean any specific ones? Or you just mean in general? Alright. Let's go to the premium section of this neighborhood. Sit down and chill for a bit. We'll stream for another 20 minutes, and then I guess I'll be on my merry way. Guys, what's new in your lives? Let me know. Let me know. I'll tell you what's new on the channel. We had an interview 6 days ago with a mixed family. Yes, half Russian, half Kenyan. Apollonia and her three beautiful children, 2 boys and 1 girl, were on my channel and are on my channel. You guys can check out the latest video. And I interviewed them about their experience living in Russia. So if you guys are curious about the mixed race scene in Russia, how it feels to be mixed race, how it feels to be the parent of children living in Russia who are mixed race, please go ahead and check out the latest video. You might find it very fascinating. It's very eye-opening. As for me, who is somebody who's married to a Russian woman, that's probably going to be something that I will be covering too in the future, hopefully the near future, of basically having half African, half Russian kids. But it's interesting because this story is not new. Lots of Afro-Russians in Russia. Of course, even the great Alexander Pushkin had African blood, believe it or not, which is kind of crazy, from Ethiopia, which is amazing. But yeah, guys, please, by the way, sorry, the greatest poet of all time, Alexander Pushkin. Let me not even sleep on the guy's craft, okay? Story writer, poet. Let's give him his flowers. But yes, exports continue to change in 2025. A new market open, logistic routes transform. By the way, guys, Artom is also very intelligent. He is very good at giving on-the-spot advice. That's also why I made him a moderator. And yeah, the video is pretty much 35 minutes long. We talk extensively about her experiences as an African woman raising mixed kids. And it's pretty fun. Her kids are adorable, really adorable. They've got this amazing curly hair, semi-curly straight hair. It's amazing. And their Russian is exceptional, of course, because they are Russian kids. So it's one of those things, Russian kids. But of course, they also have another background. So that's also pretty fascinating. This is the premium section of the neighborhood. It's probably where I'm gonna get my coffee. I think I just come for this. One of my favorite cafes in the whole of Russia is here. Surf Coffee. Surf Coffee is amazing. Ah, nice. Вы смотрели? Хорошо. Ну как? Хорошо? Интересно? Неинтересно? Let me know, Artom. What did you think about the video? I like the scenes in this section. Man, the premium section is always nice. I don't know. Got the Porsche. It makes me want to work harder. We gotta get to 1 million streams. Jesus. It's like the premium section is always a very nicely designed section of the neighborhood. And basically the apartments are an arm and leg. Well, worth an arm and leg in Moscow standards, but worldwide standards, pretty cheap. And you always got these Porsches around there. Didn't you know? I don't know if you guys saw the Porsche back there. The Porsche, if I say it correctly. We should sit down, have a little chat. We'll talk for like 15 more minutes and then I'll be on my merry way. I guess one day I should also buy an apartment here, specifically in this section of the neighborhood. It's beautiful. It's got this dull sort of look to it, but I like it. Like, it's not bright, Like the apartment that I have, we've got all these like red colors and green and all that. This one is pretty dull, but I like it. It's simplistic. It's very focused. I like it. It's like a chilled sort of neighborhood. I'm already coughing on the grass. I told you about my sense of smell. Somebody's cutting grass a block away. Yeah. Here we are, guys. This is the premium section. Much love, man. I love G-Wagons, so I accept your blessings. We gotta get a G-Wagon. I don't know how soon I want a car, though. But I would definitely keep that blessing in my pocket for later use. What do you guys want to talk about? You guys have 15 minutes. You can ask me anything about Russia. By the way, guys, if you're here for the first time, this is the AfroLive channel. We share experiences living in Russia. We interview people about Russia. We interview people about their lives, basically. And recently, I've pretty much focused the niche. It's more about the African story. But I have an American audience too. So I have a few Americans that have been interviewed in the past. But the channel is mostly just African based now. So I'm going to be interviewing a lot more Africans. Check Rahid, okay, no problem. Yes, thank you, Artum. Thank you so much. Yeah. So, yes. Beautiful scenes, right? Beautiful scenes. All I need is just a coffee. Just to sit down here and soak it in. Yeah. I'm actually wearing a new shirt today. My mother-in-law actually got this one. I need a haircut though. I don't know if I should take you guys to my barber. My barber's an Armenian dude. Amazing when it comes to cutting African hair. Actually better than a lot of Africans too. So there's that. But I don't know. Maybe we can walk around the block and then I will end the stream, I guess, after 10 or 15 minutes. Thank you, Shaikh. Much love. Much love. What's new, guys? You can ask me anything about Russia. You can ask me if you want to know something about my life. I'm an African living here in Russia. If you have any questions about Russia specifically, feel free to ask. Or maybe if you have a comment about the surroundings, you're also allowed to ask. How is real estate there as in Dubai? To be honest, I couldn't tell you. I've never been to Dubai. But real estate in Russia is pretty varied. Moscow is the most expensive. I don't have the numbers from the top of my head. I got my apartment before the SMO, so I'm not so sure what the prices are now. But Moscow is probably the most expensive place to get an apartment. But not as expensive as people might think. Not as expensive as people might think. But I need to get you digits. I need to get you numbers. I feel like, yeah, I'll take that and I'll probably get it written down on a paper for you. And then next stream, I'll just read out the prices for apartments here. Like the general prices. I think that would be nice. Guys, I might be free the whole of Friday. Maybe. And I'm thinking of possibly... I'm thinking of possibly going to Dream Island, the Russia Disneyland. Or Goom. I'm still deciding. I need to see how the week goes by. Ugh, my goodness. I got the smell of grass. My nose is getting blocked now. Sorry about that. In 2025, the real estate market in Russia is in protracted turning point when prices are still holding up, but the foundations beneath them are becoming increasingly unstable. Oof. The real estate, guys. My goodness. I mean, a lot of Russians complain about the prices. I don't know about the actual foundation. But the prices, I need to move, guys. Ugh, the grass is killing me. The prices are not fun, to say the least. Especially for Moscow standards. Like, it has really, I would say, gone AWOL in terms of the pricing. And of course, because the economy has kind of taken a dink, there has been a drop in a lot of things. But not to the extent that people think, but for the standards of previous years, it's kind of a pain in the ass for people that want to buy apartments. So, yeah. There's that. I think we're going to cross the road, walk around to the Arc, sit down on my favorite chair, and then we'll end the stream. Everything is just, prices are high because of ROI. What is ROI? But yeah, in Moscow, the real estate is not what it used to be. What? Guys, sorry. The network dipped. What happened? The new apartment block. This premium section was here, I think, 2 years ago, if I'm mistaken, or it was being built. Because 2 years ago, I think I passed by and this was in construction. Also, if you notice, look, there's still some construction going on inside the buildings. So, yes. Okay, so yeah, quick announcement too before I go. I want us to have more focused streams. So it's so fun always streaming in the morning and walking around, but I think from now on we're probably gonna have focused streams. So I'm gonna go places now. Maybe in the afternoon we might be able to go to Moscow City. Let's see. Maybe we can go to MGU, Moscow State. For the 11 people watching, you can help me cast a vote. I might be able to go to Moscow State, Moscow City, or possibly, yeah, I think, could I go to the center? I think I could. That might be a little bit of a stretch though. Could be a little bit of a stretch. But yeah, you guys can vote Moscow City, Victory Park, or would you like us to go to Moscow State University? Because all of them are in reach. So we can go there, I guess, in the afternoon. I'm leaning more towards Moscow City for some reason. I want to just like walk around the whole complex, but I might not have enough time. Moscow State University? So much dust. Moscow State University. Okay, I'll consider it. Let me see how the schedule works. But if I do stream in the afternoon, I will go to Moscow State. or Moscow City. I'll let you know what's more convenient because I'm a bit confused how my schedule will be. Gopnik neighborhoods. What is Gopnik? Like, what do you mean? Like a fancy neighborhood? Gopnik neighborhoods. Что это? Gopnik neighborhoods. You gotta let me know what Gopnik means. Or is that like a specific region? Some risks. I think one cool thing about streaming is that you kind of don't even need to explain what you see. You can just let people either be in denial or they can just look and be like, wow, or be like, no, it's not real. So okay. All right, guys, I need to head out. Before I go, please leave a like. We had so many people coming in and out, but the likes were not it. Only 9 likes. Come on. I'm gonna end when we get to the end of that road there. But if you enjoy the content, subscribe, like. I'll leave this up for my other fans so that they can catch it and watch what we talked about this morning. But big announcement, we're no longer going to be doing these random streams because I feel like I'm wasting my potential. I want to show you guys something specific. So the next few streams will have very, very specific headings. There's also where it looks like the buildings are falling. That could also be interesting for you guys. Yeah, from now on the streams are only about specific places in Moscow until we get bored of Moscow and we've seen everything else, and then we move on to another city. Maybe we go to a close by place, or we go to St. Petersburg, or we do something cool. But yeah, I want to just show you guys everything because I love talking to you in the morning, but at the same time I also want you guys to see. Please ask people about their lives. I interview people. You can check my channel. I have at least like 23 interviews interviewing people about their lives in Russia. So, or do you mean you want to have live interviews? But if you're talking about like interviewing people, my channel is about interviewing people. So check out my playlist Interviews on the Go. You basically find 23 plus interviews of me interviewing people. So the last one was a mixed family. I've interviewed a Black Russian woman. I've interviewed some Americans, some Canadians, a lot of people there. Interviewed some vampires. It's actually funny, but I could actually do that. There's some people that believe they're vampires that I could possibly get on the channel. Although that would be a spooky one, wouldn't it? But yeah, guys, I gotta run. If I see you, I'll probably see you at Moscow City later, or maybe at Moscow State University. So see you guys in the next one. Ciao, ciao.